What's up, everyone? I'm Matt with Ozark Overland Adventures, and I've got a lighting project that I'm going to tackle today. I have had several lights just sitting in the garage for a while and have had a need for these. So what I'm doing today is I've got these rock lights under here. I've shown them a couple different times before. That is operated by a switch back here. They do a great job of shining on the bed. An okay job shining on the tailgate, which is where I cook and everything. So I found these lights by a company called Suparee, and they're actually RV lights, but I think they would go great for my purpose. They shine down at a 45-degree angle. See that? And I'm going to take those and mount them right in here. That way they're not shining in my face, but they shine down on my tailgate a lot better than the little rock lights under here. So I'm just going to mount those there. I'm just going to use, I think, double-sided tape to mount those. It's held up real good for my rock lights, so I'm going to give that a shot. And they actually include some double-sided tape in there. So I'm going to try that and see how well it works. And then we actually wheel at night. I love going out and running trails at night. And when we were at Rendezvous in the Ozarks, 2 weeks ago now, we were on a trail at night, and there was a real tight off-camber section with a deep wash on the passenger side, and I was looking in my rearview mirror just trying to watch the back end of the Gladiator because it's definitely longer than my Wrangler was, and I couldn't see anything. I could barely see the Jeep. So I thought, it'd be great if I had some little side shooter lights. And so I found these from Auxbeam. Wasn't looking for anything like crazy expensive. Auxbeam is a brand that I'm very familiar with. I've got some friends that run their lights, and they had what I thought was a really great size. It's I think a 1-inch by 5-inch. It's got the 3 floodlights that shoot out from the front. It's then got little side lights to fill in the sides. And I thought these would be perfect mounted right here on the side of the bed rack. It's below anything in the tent. It tucks in tight enough here that it's not sticking way out. And I thought those would be great for some side illumination on the Gladiator, so I can, see what's going on back here on the trail. And then, since it's not uncommon for us to be running in dusty environments, I got the exact same lights, but in amber. And I've never run chase lights before on my Wrangler. And since I'm usually in the lead on our trips, it would be very handy for me to have some chase lights to cut through the dust so that the people following me can see me. And so I thought that was a perfect size to fit right there in a vertical orientation, and I thought it looked really cool too, honestly. But I can't really put them up here because of the tent, and so I thought that would make a great chase light for when we're running trails in really dusty environments. And it's also pretty cool to, if I need some amber light shined in the back, they'd come in handy too. These 2 lights I'm going to run to my switch pod that's up in the cab, so I can control these from up there. And then these lights I'm going to run to this switch here so I can control them from the back. So that's the plan. It's not going to be very difficult. The main thing is just running lots of wire. So I've already got the switches installed, and that should be pretty easy, but just running a lot of wire from the back all the way to the front is going to be the most fun part. Ozark Overland Adventures is proudly supported by the More Expo, the Midwest's only indoor event for adventure travel enthusiasts. Artemis Overland Hardware. They have the passion and knowledge to ensure that your next outdoor experience is more than a camping trip, it's an adventure. And Long Creek Overland, your source for Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise and more. The thing I hate most about wiring is just figuring out how much wire I actually need. So I'm going to run these 2 wires, connect them to these wires, and then I think I can ground up in here so that it's hidden it out of the way. and then run the power wire to the switch. And for that, I'm going to have to go all the way to the back, down, and then back under to here. I think that's the plan. That'll be good. And if you have a vehicle that you want to do something similar to, I'll put the links to these things, to these lights, in the description for you. Okay, need better double-sided tape than that, apparently. All right, so the sticky tape idea did not work like I was hoping. So I will have to use the screws. And it doesn't stick up enough that it's going to look bad up there anyway, so it's okay. Aha, got it. There's one. Aha. Got it. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Oh, the sun's moved and it's really bright now. But I've got these two bolted in. I've got them wired together. But I'm not going to run anything else because I want to go ahead and get the ambers here and try to run all of this wire in one bundle together. And I've got this little wire loom here. I've got these little tabs with sticky back that I will just kind of put under the rooftop tent and zip tie the wire loom up to that so it's real nice and organized. I, in the past, have not been super clean with how my wiring looked, and my wife has made fun of me for it. So I'm going to try to make this look really good. So I'm going to bring the amber light from the driver's side, run its wire over here, and then put them all in the wire loom, and then I'm going to zip tie them up here behind this channel. And I think when I'm done, if I'm doing this right, it's going to look pretty good. So we'll see. I appreciate any light company that uses indentions in the bracket to capture this nut so you don't have to use 2 wrenches. Okay, got these wires down. Like I said, gonna clean that up at the end. Wired it through, little hole back here, down, all tucked up under there. And now the moment of truth. They work. Oh, that's gonna be great. We got separate switches for those and those. Oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome when it's time to cook. All right, here's where we are. We've got the 2 red wires coming from this and the ambers going down here, zip tied up to these. Getting one more right here, looks loose. But comes down, I've got to run this wire up to the front. Now before I run this one up to the front to the switch panel, I want to go ahead and get the white lights installed here. That way I just have to do that once because it's not exactly fun zip tying all those up. And I'd rather just do it once instead of twice. This would be a whole lot easier if I had one of my daughters in the bed of the Gladiator doing it from their side. Got it. looks real good. That can tuck in there. Perfect. Can't even see it. Both sides of the white lights are done. All the wiring is done. I've got it tucked up nice and neat up under there, hidden out of the way. Everything is tucked up under there as best I could. Some of that wiring was too tight. And then all of that is tucked up out of the way there. You can't see any of it. Very good. Now I've got to run all this wire under the Jeep and up to the front. And then I'll be done. Whoa. Obviously, I didn't clean the Jeep up. Ah! Enough. Under here. Ah. Ah, got dirt in my mouth. Another good reason to clean up under your Jeep that I clearly didn't do a good enough job of last time. Ugh. Ah, bad that. Using a coat hanger is the easiest way to get the wires up here. All right, these are going to go here and here. I try to keep these looking all nice and clean. And coming up through the bottom like this. One thing I wish I had done is somehow labeled which one was which. I'm not sure. Having these types of switch panels, be it one like this, which I'm not actually sure the brand of this. I got it from Amazon. It may be Auxbeam. I'm not sure. I know Auxbeam makes one just like it. Or at least very similar to it, if this isn't Auxbeam. Makes wiring up lights like this super easy. There. The switch panel has different little covers you can put over the lights. So I've still got two unused. But actually had one that said amber for my rear ambers, and then one that said side for my side lights. So yay for that. Well, I am very excited about these lights. I think they turned out great. I think they look great. I think they're going to work great. So I will come back at night and see how they do and let you know at the very end of this. So don't click out, don't leave, because at the end of the video will be how it looks at night. But thanks so much for watching. Hope this was helpful. At least give you some ideas of some ways to mount lights and ideas for where you might need lights for your Gladiator or even Tacoma or ZR2 or any pickup truck you might have. But anyway, I do hope this was helpful. If you would, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Got lots more stuff coming. Some great trips. My wife and I are taking a trip, I think, to New Mexico, down in southern New Mexico in late November. So crazy excited about that one. We've never been down there before. And check out our Patreon if you want to consider supporting this channel in a very tangible way. Check out longcreekoverland.com for all of our Ozark Overland Adventures merchandise. And I will see you next time. Bye. The light output on the side lights is pretty awesome. That's gonna do quite well on the trail. Let's turn them off just to see the difference. Yeah, I like how they shine everywhere. Perfect. Those things are crazy bright. Maybe too bright, but probably not for daytime dusty environments. And here's my bed lights on. You can see, I mean, the table's lit up okay, but now it's lit up real good. That's going to be awesome. Makes a huge difference. I am crazy excited about my new light setup on the back of the Gladiator. So I put different lights in there that shine down on the tailgate. And it's amazing.